Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cinematic Mistake, the podcast all about reviewing bad movies. I'm Ethan, and with me is my co-host Seth, a.k.a. Ill-Fated.
Bad news bears, bad news bears.
Yeah, this week we're going to be reviewing... Fantastic Four from 2015, directed by Josh Trank. What?
Fantastic. The worst superhero movie I've seen, personally, and besides the Spider-Man movies, because I think all those movies are garbage. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say.
Wait, you think that Spider-Man's worse than Fantastic Four?
Yes.
What? Which ones?
All of them.
Wait, which ones have you seen, though?
I've seen 1 and 2, because I have those on DVD.
The originals?
Yes, I want to say. I think.
Who are the villains?
Let's see, the Green Goblin, and I think the little guy that has the mechanical tentacle things.
Oh, dang! So those are the originals. You think those are worse?
Yes.
I guess we'll be doing I guess we'll be doing an episode on those, but about how I disagree with you. So.
I mean, I honestly just think that those movies are kind of crappy. I mean, they're boring. It's just Spider-Man come and save me, girl's being threatened, okay, the dude dies. Good job, I guess.
I guess we have an episode planned all about our opinions on the Spider-Man movies.
I mean, I'm just saying, at least with Fantastic Four, I actually liked the characters. I felt like Spider-Man's a whiny little kid.
Alright, this is a review of Fantastic Four, and we're talking about the original Spider-Man's more than we're talking about Fantastic Four.
So yeah, I mean, with Fantastic Four, the characters are likable, and the action scenes that are actually there are really well done. The cinematography is really.
I would agree. The first action scene, which by the way, everyone, spoiler alert, but it doesn't matter because this movie is pretty bad, and I would not recommend you see it.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it either.
But still, spoiler alert.
I mean, looking back on it, I hated the beginning.
Yeah, the beginning was really boring, and then
I didn't mind it. It was just the fact how this little kid built a teleporter that kind of made me mad. I was like, "There's no way."
Yeah, that was dumb. But but that being said, the kid actors were fine. You know, they did a good job.
Yeah.
They definitely...
Yeah, that's why I liked them. I just hated how they were used.
Yeah, the scenes were bad. They were awful. You know, it was so stupid how it's yo, you're a dumb kid. You'll never build a teleporter. Then he does and stuff. But the actual kids were good. You know? Yeah,
that was such a cliche though. Right there, you're never gonna make it in this world.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I was like, that was really stupid. Like, really, you'll never make it in this town, kid. And it was like, why does he have the right to kick this kid off anyways? Like, even if he doesn't think he's gonna build a teleporter, because I mean, he's probably not, even though he does.
Realistically,
he can't just kick him off. You know, that's what he says he's gonna be. You can't just be like, get out of here, kid. You'll never make it in this town.
It's clobbering time.
Yeah, that was... Oh, my gosh. They ruined the Thing's catchphrase in less than, 3...
But as soon as it got introduced into the movie, they ruined it because if you don't know... all right, minor spoiler here. It's
we don't have to give minor spoilers. We're just going to spoil the whole thing.
But clobbering time is pretty much the code word for domestic abuse and violence.
So
where the older brother actually, not playfully beats up his brother, but brutally assaults his brother.
Yeah.
Or at least attempts to, until his mom stops him.
Yeah, and then she sends him out there to see what the vicious dogs are barking at.
Yeah.
Hey, how could you let him beat you up? Yeah, go out to the dogs. They'll eat you alive.
Yeah, exactly. You're not going to send him out? Yeah, he just tried to assault me. That's a literal crime, Mom.
Yeah. Well, yeah, why isn't he going to check? But, yeah, so basically the first thing that happens is, his brother is about to beat him up, actually hit him and, slap him around and stuff. Yeah. He says... It's clobbering time, and it was so funny. It was hilarious. He's just he's about to commit domestic abuse, and he's like, "It's clobbering time."
It's clobbering time. Really? What is this?
It's like if they
No, and
explain.
he said it so serious. He was like, "It's clobbering time."
Yeah.
Like
What
what?
if wait? What if like Johnny's flame on catchphrase was because his parents were burned in a fire and it was the
Oh
arsonist
my
was like
God.
this was like flame on and threw the lighter, or like I don't know, Superman like uh, I don't know.
I don't know.
But
Does he even have like a catchphrase? I mean, Superman's already pretty lame because he can literally do anything in the world,
mm-hmm.
and you know he wears tights. I mean, I think he's a boring superhero, and I think he's not special.
Yeah. I don't like Superman that much either. I mean, if you're gonna have Superman, then you need to only have supervillains that can just like that are a match to him. You know,
Right, and
like
then
you
like
shouldn't
the
have him go up against like Lex Luthor with some kryptonite, because then it's just like then it's like Superman's just laying there like, ugh, I can't do anything. You know, it
yeah, like honestly,
or it's just
they
like,
should have had a better weakness for him
mm-hmm,
than it's a green rock.
yeah,
When the only thing he's allergic to is a magic trick and a green rock.
mm-hmm, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
plus, I mean, I personally haven't really seen a whole lot of movies with Superman in them besides Batman versus Superman.
oh
And
yeah, we're
that's,
definitely doing an episode on that.
I mean, I feel like 2015 was the worst year for superhero movies because of that
Well,
Batman
honestly,
versus Superman and
um,
Fantastic Four.
well, wait, no, that was 2016.
What? Wait,
Yeah.
Batman. Crap. I'm sorry.
So far the only superhero movies we've had was Captain America: Civil War, Batman v Superman, and Deadpool. And I
Oh yeah.
guess
Cool.
technically, if you consider Ninja Turtles superheroes,
Well, well, has that come out?
yeah, I saw it.
Oh God.
It's not amazing, but it's fun. It's not worthy of an episode.
It's not.
No, it's not that
So it's
bad.
not. So Michael Bay does not deserve an
No,
episode.
no, it's like actually fun, and like you could go see it if you're just bored and you want to see something fun, you know?
Oh, okay. I'm actually surprised because apparently the first one was
Oh yeah,
garbage.
don't see the first one. See the second one.
The second one.
Hmm.
That's new. The sequel is better.
Yeah,
It's the first time I've ever heard that.
it's only because the first one was crap.
Just like, well, no, I can't say that about the Transformers because the first one was pretty good. I found it weird though how in almost every Transformers movie there was literally a desert battle. I found that very weird. Like,
Yeah, I
like
think
they always ended up magically teleporting to the desert
I
and ended
think
up winning.
Michael Bay just really likes certain things and wants to do that in every movie because it's fun for him.
But in three movies, three I think, yeah, it was either in two. I'm pretty sure it was in three movies. There was at least one 15-minute long desert battle. You had the one where they ran into the Scorpion in the first movie. Then they have the second one, and then they had a third one. I think I can't really remember.
I don't know. I don't remember those movies very well.
I
They're not memorable at all. All I
I
remember
did
is
like Dark of the Moon. Dark of the Moon was awesome though.
all I remember is that in the first one everything looks orange. In the second one, a car gets flipped and he makes out with a girl who ends up impregnating him with alien eggs. In the third one, a guy traps a guy in a bathroom with him and is like trying to be like super
Oh
intimidating.
yeah.
Then he gets thrown out a window. In the
Oh,
fourth one is Mark Wahlberg like, I'm an inventor.
oh
Imagine this,
yeah.
man. And he has a daughter, and then the boyfriend who's dating an underage girl.
Yeah, well, and then he has the
Yeah,
card that
he's
says,
like,
"Sorry,
wait a
yeah,
minute, I got this card.
I
It's
got
justified now.
it's justified now that I can." Oh
Yeah.
God. Yeah, because I mean, I think that was the most cringiest part of Transformers 4 was whenever he pulled out that card and say,
I don't know. There were a
it's
lot of
legal."
cringy parts.
Yeah, but I mean, seriously though, like that has to like out of everything else has to take the cake for the like cringe
Yeah,
fest.
definitely.
Well, not 2016 because those movies were made a long time ago, but still, regardless, oh, I got this card. I can legally date your daughter, even
Oh
though
snap!
I am 18 years old and she's like 16.
Yeah, how old was he supposed to be, anyways?
I'm thinking like 18 or 19.
I hope. What if he's like 30?
And then he was this, and he was such a cliche. He was literally he was a bad boy race car driver because he was sponsored by Monster
Mm-hmm.
and and drove in freaking street races. I'm like, oh, okay, that's nice. And then he always talked back to the dad like he was trying to be hard and cool, but he really was not at all.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
I liked Mark Wahlberg in that movie. I liked his performance a lot.
Yeah, I'm trying to look up how old he was, but I don't think Michael Bay cares enough. I think he just wants explosions in his
Michael
movies.
Bay just wanted to drop bombs on everything. He just wanted to be like nuke this, nuke that. Like I think if he were president, he'd just bomb everything. He'd
And
just be like,
also, that
bomb there, bomb
character,
there.
that character had like the most like inconsistent like accent. Like one minute he's just American, the next minute he's like Scottish, and then he's like,
Wait, which character?
then he's like
The boyfriend,
French.
right?
What?
The boyfriend, right?
Yeah. And then he's like
Yeah,
French, and it's just like keeps on going in and
yeah.
out.
He was. I never. I like I said, he was like my least favorite character in that entire movie. I mean, because he was the worst one. There was like nothing behind him besides, oh, hi, I'm overage and I'm dating your daughter. And then I have this little card right here that says I'm allowed to. Oh, I also drink Monster and drive cars. Wow.
He's 24 in real life, but I don't know how old his character is.
Like I said, he's probably around 19.
Yeah.
You guys,
All right. We need to get off this tangent. We're talking about Transformers. We're supposed to be talking about Fantastic Four.
what is there to talk about Fantastic Four,
Okay.
honest?
Okay. Let's talk about the fight.
It was an awful movie. The story sucked. All the characters were well made, and the cinematography was good, and the editing was really good, but everything else was just god
I
awful.
think honestly, in my opinion, the cinematography was really like boring, and even like the shot. There's one really good shot where it's like showing like the new universe, but the thing is, it's just boring and like green and just really like bland, and so it's just not a great shot now
I don't know
because
why. Well, hold up one second. I don't know why, but you remind me of Leafy. I don't know
hello
why.
everyone, I am a cyberbully.
Hi, I'm a cyberbully. Hello, everybody. I'm Blasphemous HD. Ha!
Who?
Ha!
Oh,
I'm
okay, yeah, that makes
Blasphemous
sense.
HD.
That explains it.
I'm Blasphemous HD. Ha!
Blah.
5 minutes later.
Who is blasphemy?
He's a reactionist.
Oh, in my
He's one of those. He's one of those reactionists that go, "Ha!" 10 minutes later. Ha.
yeah.
He got so bored during one of his videos, he started eating Pringles.
Oh my gosh. That's why I don't like calling my videos reaction videos because it just makes me sound like I'm one of the reactionists, you know?
Reactionist.
But that's why I won't call myself a reactionist because that's a stupid name.
It doesn't sound right. Plus,
Yeah,
I achieved.
why is it that there's vlogger, YouTuber, and then reactionist? Why isn't it a reactioner?
Yeah, they're freaking Let's Players, and then there's reactionists. They're vloggers, and they're
Beauty
reactionists. Like reactionists is just there. Like nobody.
beauty
truly,
gurus.
yeah. ASMR. Like there's ASMR, and then there's reactionists. I don't know why either of those two things are a thing. You either have a dude that just sits there the entire time like this, or you have or you have another person that just goes like this.
Exactly. I mean, I understand ASMR more because people like that's something that people
Yeah,
really
it helps
like.
people with their sleep and stuff.
And
But
it's not, and like reactionists, like they just re-upload people's videos. You know, at least ASMR people are doing their own things, even if I don't enjoy them, and I will do a parody of them. I
I mean,
still understand why they exist because it's something that people enjoy, and they're not like
well, I mean,
stealing from anyone.
people enjoy reactions, but I
But
mean,
yeah, but reactionists are stealing from people.
yeah, but like you can like them for their reactions, but they're not doing anything new. Like maybe if they edited, like maybe if they added in more stuff to the video when they're editing, and they actually had more commentary to critique the video. Most of the time, most reactionists, they honestly just sit there and go, "Ha," or chuckle, or go, "Ooh." They're not actually critiquing the video. At the end of the video or during the video, they're like, "Oh, that's really nice," or they're actually laughing and things like that. And they're not saying though you can improve. At least in a when you watch a Let's Play or a YouTube gamer, they're always like, "Oh, I like that. I like that level," or "These enemies are tough and challenging."
Yeah, and
They're
even if
critiquing it.
like Let's Players don't like do commentary, they're still like doing their take on the game because they're playing the game.
Right, and because no, you don't play the game the same way one person does it.
Mhm.
Everybody, even if it's just a story-driven game, it could be a straight line, and then the finish line's right there. You don't truly play the game the same way because you always have your own personal take on what the game meant. That's the whole
Mhm.
entire point of gaming is finding the whole entire message in that game and what you think that message is.
Yeah.
Playing different characters and seeing what their story was or is.
Mhm. Um. So yeah, and like reactionists, even if you do like them, they're like morally they're just stealing from people.
Right. I mean,
Even
I
if they
guess
don't, even if they don't show like they cut off like 1 minute of the video, but then it's just 4 minutes of a 5 minute video uninterrupted. And
I
it's
mean
just
technically um I technically stole content from epic rap battles of history.
yeah, but the difference is you like turn the audio down and you are talking over it.
That's the problem that reactionists have is that they're not improving the quality of videos at all. They're not doing anything to help YouTubers at all. They're getting what's it called? They're giving YouTubers more exposure. But the
But
thing is
but
but the
the
thing
thing
is
is,
most of the time the videos they're reacting or watching are from YouTubers that have far more views and far more likes and far more subscribers than the reactionists themselves.
yeah, and even if they do it only to small YouTubers, then that small YouTuber just lost a view because people can just watch that video and then they have no reason to watch their video because
Exactly.
they just watched it.
Sure you put the link in the description, but at the end of the day, if your only reaction is this, and then you're quiet for the rest of the video, who cares?
Yeah.
Doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anyways, Fantastic Four. Okay. Anyways, so the action scenes. So the first one was really good, even though there's like one part where the guy's pointing the gun at him and he could have shot him. He had plenty of time, but he just didn't. But it was still a fun action scene. But it was like
the action scenes were well put together, but not well executed. I liked them. The action scenes were overall well done.
I think the first one was well done. That part was stupid, but whatever. But it was really short. It was like 20 seconds long. But then the second one I thought was really boring. It felt like it was just improv, like they were just like, and I'm running towards you. Ha, I pushed you away. I'm running towards you. Ha, I pushed you away. We gotta team up. Well, I'm running towards you. Oh, you didn't push me away this time. I'm choking you. You thought I was smarter than you. I am smarter than you. Oh, snap. And it was just like...
Yeah, I mean, but in my opinion, the cinematography, like that's... and the overall editing and the lighting and things like that I loved in the movies. That's why I love the action scenes, is because you got to see how all that got put together in fast-paced action and things like that, which you don't really see throughout the movie because there aren't a lot of fast-paced scenes in the movies where you can really test how the lighting and how the cameraman and how the editors are really going to do their job.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're editing, when you're filming and doing all this stuff, and everybody's moving around and doing action stuff, things like that, that's hard. It's really that's even harder than when at the movie they're just sitting down talking.
Yeah.
And so I really liked how, in my opinion, the cinematography and the editing and the characters held up in those action scenes. But the action scenes themselves, the actual fighting and things like that, I hated.
Yeah, like the first one I liked, like I said, but the second one was just
Yeah, the
really
first one.
boring, and it kind of like I was like, okay, just wrap it up. It was just so dumb, and it was
I
just
mean,
like it was like there was nothing like it wasn't enjoyable, you know. And then, um, let's talk
I'm
about um the part where Ben's mad at Reed. So basically, in the movie, Reed okay, they all go to the other dimension, they get these powers, and they're all scared by it.
fantastic for the horror movie.
Yeah, it turns into a horror film where,
Guy
like,
gets his face burned off, and
Reed's like, help me! And he's like, all, like, his arms are all, like, stretched out, and he doesn't know what's happening, so it's, like horrifying, and, like,
yeah,
it
it's
looks
like
disgusting.
it's really not like.
And honestly, I would have been fine with it if the whole movie had just been like that. But instead, they start off like this, just like this science fiction movie about these likable characters. Then they're like, "My arm, I'm on fire! Reed, help me!" Oh, and then it turns into a cliche action. I mean, a superhero movie.
Yeah, I mean, I just.
So, anyways, what I was saying is, so they escape. Reed like escapes the facility because he can like stretch his arms out of the. What's it like the? He's like strapped down. And he like gets out because he can stretch, and then he's crawling away, and then he hears Ben. Well, no, in fact, that's why he gets out, because he hears Ben calling for help, and he's like, "I'm coming," and he's crawling towards him, and he's about to help him, and then the guys come. And he's like, I can't help you now, which, because he can't, you know? Like, you know, they're coming, and there's no way he could help him. And so, then Reed has to leave without him, and then Ben's mad at him, which I can understand being a little bit frustrated, but you have to understand, He
was planning to come back. He was planning on building a teleporter to the dimension to find a cure for what had happened to him.
Yeah, and like he's like, but it's like, why are you mad at him? Like, this is his one chance to escape, and you wanted him to just not take it.
So I mean, would you rather everybody be tortured, or at least have, even if he wasn't coming back, at the end of the day, would you want all of you guys to be tortured to death and whatnot, or experimented on, or have at least one of you escape?
Yeah, like,
because at that point,
do you really, like, is that really what you want to happen to your friend? Because, I mean, I think you might not be that great of a friend, Ben.
Exactly.
But it's like, dude, just calm down.
Exactly, calm down.
Like,
just,
you gotta think of it
from
his
dude,
perspective. And then, okay, so the characters, let's talk about all of the actors. Alright, I'm gonna pull up the names of all the actors.
Same.
I'm gonna tell you Fantastic Four 2015 cast. Alright, Kate Mara as Susan Storm. I thought she did good with what she was given, but she wasn't given a lot.
She wasn't given a lot at all.
Her character just starts off kind of mean, and then she's like, like being a jerk to him, and then, she's nice now. Okay, that was random. You know, she did good with it, but it was just, there was nothing to it. Okay, Michael B. Jordan as the Human Torch. He was really good, because he was given... I
liked him.
Yeah,
he was awesome.
I mean, I don't think he was given much either, but I think he's like a really likable actor, so he was able to make the most out of it, you know?
Up until the end, where it's like, how about a guy, a girl, how about two guys and a girl, and a thing that nobody...
Yeah, he calls Ben the thing that nobody wanted. Hey, Seth, I just realized, it's another way of... Why do all of the things, iconic things, like, why do they all, like, originate from tragedy? He comes up with it's clobbering time because his brother abused him, and he calls himself the Thing because one of the people that used to be friends with him is now calling him the Thing that nobody wanted. He's like, yeah, that's actually kind of clever. How about I call myself the Thing?
But I mean, I liked him up until that ending part. He was like one of my favorite characters up until the ending part. when he said what he
Yeah.
said, because
I
I
mean,
was like,
I
that
still
was
liked
so
him.
out of context.
Yeah,
So
I still liked him. I just thought it was a stupid line, you know.
yeah.
Toby Kebbell as Doctor Doom. I didn't like Doctor Doom. He was just a boring character that is like all. I don't even
Yeah,
know what
he's the stereotypical evil guy that's playing a violent video game at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
and he's like has classical music, and like,
yeah,
oh man, he's gonna be a villain. We all know.
he was a very bad cliche, and he was stereotypical. He was playing a violent video game. Had
But at the
classical
same
music.
time, it was
He
weird because like,
ignored he ignored the guy. He had food trash everywhere. I
mm-hmm.
mean, he was
He had a beard, then he shaved it off, and now he's clean shaven. But the thing is, what's weird is like they set him up to be a cliche villain, but then he's not even really a villain until the end of the film.
exactly.
You know, he like
you don't
starts off
hear
like
about
kind
it at all.
of he starts off kind of rude, like just but you know so does Susan. You know, she's just as rude, and but then he just like he gets a little angry, and then he's like, you know what, I'm gonna kill him. Like what?
What? Now,
and like
now the government dude, I understood why he killed him because he was
yeah.
just going to abuse.
Yeah, he was just
mention
trying to
whatever.
use him, you know, he was mad at him. But I don't get why he was mad at everyone else. Like, you could say, oh, well, they left him behind. Yeah, but
He
it's
was
his fault.
burned and he let go.
Yeah, it was his fault for touching the stuff. Like, they were like, hey, maybe don't do that. And he touches it, and then, you know, then he gets himself killed, you know? Can't blame them for that.
Ah, ah, ah.
That was, like, the most disturbing part.
Hey, I gotta record Limbo, so I need to wrap this up.
Alright, Jamie Bell as the Thing. I did not like him at all.
I didn't like him.
Yeah, he was just like this character. He's the cliche, I don't give a crap character. He's just, whatever, I'm just chewing some gum. You know? It was like really, really like just such a boring character.
He was just
just annoying, like just bland.
I think if he wasn't even, I honestly, in my opinion, if he wasn't even in the movie, you wouldn't really notice that he was gone.
No,
he didn't really do anything.
No, not at all. I think he was probably like the one, like out of all of them, if you took him out, the movie wouldn't be better, but it wouldn't be worse. If you took out
because in my opinion, he wasn't in the movie at all because he barely because he just ran around grunting at everything and he was always
literally he's just like
like literally at the end of the movie when the dude said the thing nobody wanted, he grunted and looked at him like didn't even say or it's clobbering time or anything.
My brother used to abuse me.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Michael B. Jordan, what I was gonna say is if you took him out of the movie would be the same, like nothing would be different, but the movie wouldn't be as good. Well, I mean, it's not good, but it would be worse.
It would be worse because the flow would be off. But
yeah, I just think it would be like less enjoyable, not because like the flow or anything. It would just be like without him, like he just kind of made things a little bit more enjoyable. Okay, Miles Teller as Mr. Fantastic. He was fine.
I hate that name, Mr. Fantastic. I hate that name.
But I think he did a good job. Like, he was a likable character, and
I thought he was okay. I didn't truly like enjoy him.
Reggie Cathy as Franklin Storm. He was Human Torch's dad and Susan Storm's dad. I mean, he was fine. He was whatever.
I mean, I think overall the characters were they suited their purpose, as in like they did a good job for what they were all given, but in my opinion, they weren't given much.
Mm-hmm.
And, the director, the way he tweeted about his movie being launched, my personal opinion, I don't think it was his fault. I think it was.
Yeah, I think Josh Trank had a good movie and then they ruined it. That's what I think happened.
Yeah,
honestly.
that's.
But we'll get into that in a minute.
I'll go with the director on anything. I say screw the studio because
the thing is, he made a really good movie with Chronicle.
Yeah.
Which Michael B. Jordan was also in. He was really good in that.
Right. Yeah, I mean, because I do like him as an actor.
Yeah.
I think, although I didn't truly like I said, I think his performance as Mr. Fantastic was okay. I thought it could have been better, but I mean,
it wasn't like it was like the best that it could have been with like.
Yeah,
with what he was given. Yeah. I definitely think with what he was given, he did the best that he could.
He did do a good job in Chronicles, so.
Oh, no, we're talking about two different people now.
Wait, are we?
You said Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, no, wrong guy. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, Tim Blake Nelson as Dr. Allen, or as he's credited on Google, Mole Man.
Mole Man?
He's like the government guy who's like, yeah, I'm gonna take over. Also, it's really ironic. So basically, the story about the movie in real life is that Josh Trank, the studio funded it, Josh Trank made it, and then when he was finished with it, the studio took it over and made it their own. And in the movie, the three main characters get this project funded by this company, and then they do the project, and then once it's finished, the studio, the company takes it over and makes it their own. I thought that was really funny.
Yeah, honestly, that's exactly what happened. I remember you brought that up when we were watching the movie. Like,
yeah, that was like, wait a minute.
Maybe Josh Trank was trying to send this message. Josh Trank liked your tweet about the picture.
Oh, I never tweeted that out.
You never tweeted? Oh, you need to tweet that out.
I'll tweet that out right now.
Yes, do that, please, because
okay.
That was hilarious. Just like how I tweeted at Young Thug when we first
Yeah, we recorded this, but the audio got messed up. So this is our second time doing this.
Yeah, I tweeted at Young Thug and told him to use English next time he makes.
Yeah, you can find it on his Twitter at tweets and replies.
Right. Guys, by the way, if you go on my Twitter, there's a lot of stuff about Brexit. It's my opinion, okay? So, yeah.
About what?
About the Brexit.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
About Britain, the EU. So, yeah.
Anyways, Tim Allen plays just an extremely cliche villain who's just this evil villain. That being said, I thought he definitely, he was like, you know what? You're gonna make me play this stupid cliche character. I'm just gonna play a stupid cliche character. You know? You know, he's like chewing the gum while he's wearing the suit, which just for some reason makes him seem evil. Then he's like, no one talks to him until I talk to him. And he's like, hello. How's it going?
My name is Leafy.
And then when he's dying, he even looks evil. He's like how could you do this to the company? I want money. You know, he just seems evil even when he's dying. So yeah. So basically, I said some stuff happened behind the scenes where apparently Josh Trank, before the movie was made, tweeted a year ago there was a fantastic. Did he say fantastic? I hope he did. I'm gonna look up what the actual tweet was. Seth, keep them occupied while I'm looking this up.
All right. You guys see this?
Tell them what our Twitters are, because they can't see anything right now.
All right. Our Twitters are. Well, my Twitter is all caps. At all caps Seth_ ill-fated, no space between the ill and fated, or otherwise known as Seth Petrotsky. Then we have Ethan W, right?
It's at the space hat.
At the space hat, and then the thing is Ethan W.
It's just Ethan, actually.
Or Ethan.
And then our Cinematic Mistake podcast Twitter is Cinematic MSTKE, because Cinematic Mistake is one letter too long for Twitter. Okay, I have the tweet pulled up. He says, a year ago, I had a fantastic version of this. It would have received great reviews. You'll never probably see it. That's reality, though. So he did say fantastic. That was a missed opportunity for a pun. Man, a year ago, I had a fantastic version of the Fantastic Four. But it's not fantastic anymore. But, and basically he's implying that the studio messed it up. And what do you think? Do you think that he just made a crappy movie and wanted to blame it on the studios? Or do you think, yeah. I just think, personally, it was Fox's fault. I think they took over the movie and made it and, like, messed it up. Because apparently there are, like, insider reports that they took over the movie and, cut out, like, 3 major action scenes. And I think the movie would have, and a bunch of, like, major plot points. And it does seem like that, because it seems like there's, like, 3 movies. There's a superhero movie, a science fiction movie, and a science horror film,
Why does it want me to follow Maker Studios? I hate Maker Studios. They monetized my video. No. Oh, yeah, guys, just let everybody know on my channel, there's a video that is age restricted now, because of Maker Studios, because I did a cover of Epic Rap Battles of History, and I never received a notification that, about the copyright, claim on that video, so they monetized my video without me being aware, and so now...
I think the worst part of that is that you didn't know, like, them doing that is fine, because, like, the video, like, you did show, like, the whole thing, even though the audio is down, them wanting to monetize it is whatever, like, I can understand that, but why didn't you get a notification?
What makes me mad is that they did monetize it, because the thing is that I didn't monetize the video at all. I wasn't profiting. I was just making that video for fun, although, I mean, I was gonna redo that video, because when I had made that video, I wasn't in the best mood, because I kept messing up because I was practicing and I was trying to record it, and I kept messing up. So that video took me an hour, and by the time I was done, it was about 8 o'clock, and so I was very tired by the time I had gotten the best one. And then, so now but for them to monetize it on the channel that only has 29 subscribers, and on a channel that doesn't monetize its videos, like I would have understand them monetizing, like taking over monetization, if I was monetizing their video. I
think it's like, because it's like kind of like, even if you're not monetizing it, they see it as, well, you just like kind of uploaded our video with you talking over it. I can understand why they would want to monetize it, even if you don't monetize it.
Yeah, but
it was like
that, like, I don't even monetize my videos, so what gives them the like
well,
I said, plus I gave everybody this, with the exception of Maker Studio and Making Music, credit in the video. I gave credit directly to everybody who needed to be credited for the making it, or who made the original video, plus I covered it.
Yeah, and I think, like, if the audio had been any louder, I would have agreed with them, but because the audio was turned down, it's like, it is fair use,
In my opinion, I completely understand a claim, and if they wanted me to take down the video, I would have been like, whatever. I would have rather have them tell me to take down the video than to make money off of it, because it's on my channel. Because, Ethan, you know this, me personally, I don't believe in monetization. I believe that my fans decide when I can start monetizing. Like, I will ask my fans when I can start monetizing. Everything else,
I don't. Why do you think you should ask your fans to monetize?
Well, because I know a lot of people that hate ads, and I personally, like, I don't hate them. I just preferably, because I remember how YouTube was without ads. I loved it way more without ads than I did with ads.
Yeah, but the thing is, you gotta think, like, these people are giving you, like, videos for free. You just gotta watch, like, a 15-second ad or a 5-second ad, and then you get their video for free.
But I know how, but, honestly, I prefer the donation system and things like that, and Patreon, things like that.
I'm fine. It's like, I can understand, like, why you would. I can understand, like, if you don't want to put ads on your video. I just think people who say that it's like not like you, where you don't like it, but like people who say, oh, you're a sellout if you put ads on it all.
Yeah, I don't.
Like, that's stupid. Like, dude, shut up. Like, these people are giving you videos for free.
Right.
With the exception of a 5-second freaking ad, and you're complaining, and then you get YouTube Red, where people can just go and watch videos for like, what is it, like $10 a month with no ads at all, then they complain about that. Like, dude, make up your freaking mind.
Why are people complaining about YouTube Red?
Because it's like you have to pay for it, and it's like there's like special like shows on it that you can't get.
Okay, why are you complaining about YouTube Red? You're paying $10 for exclusive shows and movies with no ads.
Yeah.
If you have YouTube Red and you're complaining, shut up, okay? Stop complaining. Because you know what? you have a bunch of premium content.
I'm actually gonna like
people who don't have that is not available to people who don't have YouTube Red. Okay, so shut up and stop complaining.
Yeah,
you decide to spend your money on it.
Yeah, people complain if they get YouTube for free with 15-second or 30-second or 5-second ads, but then they complain when they pay $10 a month for no ads and they don't get these exclusive shows. And the exclusive shows, like I've seen,
they get freaking Game Lab, that's like the only show that I really care about. But I mean, still, I mean, I would pay $10 a month, but you know what? I don't want to, you know, and
yeah.
I mean, and I choose to do that. I put up with the ads. I don't go out and complain about it and make a giant fuss about it. I mean, I'm like, oh, dang it, there's an ad in the middle of my video, you know? But I'm not going out there freaking picket lining and acting like a douche to YouTube and to the CEO of YouTube because there's a 15-second ad, or a douche to a YouTuber because he wants to make money, because you know what? He has a dream, and you know what? He spends a lot of time and manpower on making his videos. So if you're complaining, either way, you need to shut up.
Yeah.
Because for me personally, monetizing is I don't want people to complain that they're ads. Plus, I don't like ads at all. I don't like. Like I said, I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, if you have ads on your video, I hate you or you're worthless. I just like, no, I don't like it. Like, I'm just casual. I'm like, oh, I prefer YouTube without ads. You know?
Yeah. And like again, the exclusive shows are all like big productions.
Well done. They're all well done with a lot of well-known YouTubers. I mean, half the people on this site are probably subscribed to PewDiePie, for God's sake. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure half the people who are watching PewDiePie plays or whatever they have in the Laser Team and whatnot.
Yeah, like, it's like, dude, just quit complaining. It's like huge productions, and they have to, like, pay, like, the production teams and stuff. It's just, like, seriously annoying.
It's like how Netflix is starting to get into movies and shows and things like that. You know how they made like Ridiculous Six and Getaway and things like that. Although those are very bad examples, because Ridiculous Six was
awful, trash.
We stayed up and watched it.
It was the biggest mistake of our lives.
I don't even think, like, it's so bad, it's not a cinematic mistake. It's a cinematic massacre, a cinematic tragedy.
A cinematic insult.
Yes, it's an insult. It's not even, like, a mistake, because a mistake, you can just redo it and revamp everything. And But if it's,
it's almost like it was purposely bad, you know? Like, they just, like, were like, you know what? I don't even care. Let's make it bad. Just let's purposely make it bad.
Yeah, and the poop jokes. And
let's not get into that. We're doing an episode on that. Let's wrap this up.
Hey, dude, burro.
No. What would you give Fantastic Four on a scale of 1 to 10?
4 to 5, so 4.5.
All right. I would give Fantastic Four a 4 out of 10.
A 5.
I would give it a 4 out of 10, honestly, because it is bad, but it's not like painfully bad. You know, it's just boring.
No, it's bad, but it's
but it's not painfully bad. You know, like you don't like
the movie's just average.
Like at the end of it, you're not like, you know, it's not like you're angry. You're just kind of like you said, like you said, disappointed. You know, just like, well.
Like, it's kind of like one of those things where you just want to sit down in the shower and just cry about it.
Yeah, just like, why?
Why? All right. Well, I'll see you guys later.
You can check us out on YouTube. Seth is ill. Wait,
Ill-fated,
all caps.
ill-fated, all caps, ill-fated, space between the ill and the faded.
Wait, all caps, ill space faded, and you can find me at the space hat. One word.
The space hat.
Well,
Guys, I got the bad news bears, and I'll see you guys later.